Courage over fear is the ultimate principle that separates leaders from followers, winners from quitters, and lions from the herd. Every single person feels fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But what defines your destiny is not the fear itself. It is how you respond to that fear. The lion in the jungle knows that the elephant is bigger, stronger, and could crush it with one move. Yet the lion does not step back. Why? Because its mentality is not driven by fear, it is driven by courage. Courage does not mean you will never be afraid. It means you will move forward despite the fear. Fear paralyzes, but courage energizes. Fear makes you doubt, but courage makes you decide. Fear says, "What if I fail?" Courage says, "What if I succeed?" Every great achievement in human history came because someone chose courage over fear. Airplanes were invented by people who had the courage to dream of flying when others mocked them. Businesses were built by people who dared to take risks when others played safe. Leaders were created because they stood tall when others hid. Your fear will always whisper excuses in your ear. It's too risky, it's too late, you're not ready. But courage will roar back. Take the steps, start today, trust yourself. Fear keeps you in the comfort zone. Courage pushes you into the growth zone. And remember, growth never comes without discomfort. If you want to live like a lion, you cannot allow fear to make your decisions. Focus on the target is what transforms average effort into extraordinary results. In the jungle, the lion never chases every animal it sees. When it hunts, it selects one prey, locks its vision, and pursues it with undivided attention until the hunt is complete. That is why the lion succeeds. Most people fail not because they lack talent or resources, but because they scatter their energy in too many directions. They start one thing, then jump to another, and end up achieving nothing with full impact. Success is not about doing everything. It is about doing the right thing with razor-sharp focus. Distraction is the enemy of achievement. Every notification, every excuse, every temptation to multitask is like chasing multiple animals in the jungle. You end up catching none. The human mind is like a magnifying glass. When scattered, light is weak, but when focused, the same light can burn through steel. Similarly, when your energy is concentrated on one goal, it gains unstoppable power. Focus creates clarity, clarity creates consistency, and consistency creates results. Look at the greatest achievers of history. They were not the ones who tried to master everything. They were the ones who mastered one thing with absolute dedication. An athlete doesn't practice every sport. He trains for his own. An entrepreneur doesn't start 10 businesses at once. He builds one empire first. The formula is simple. Chase one rabbit and you will eat. Chase 10 and you will go hungry. In life, there will always be noise, opinions, doubts, shortcuts, distractions. But when you develop lion, like focus, all noise fades and only the target remains visible. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. The sharper your focus, the bigger your results. Decide your prey, ignore the distractions, and chase until victory is yours. Lead with authority is not about position, power, or titles. It is about mindset, presence, and conviction. In the jungle, the lion is not the tallest, fastest, or strongest animal, yet it is respected as the king. Why? Because of the way it carries itself. The lion does not ask for approval. It does not seek validation. It leads with natural confidence, and that confidence commands respect. Leadership is not granted. It is earned through action, courage, and belief in oneself. When you walk into a room with self-belief, people notice. When you speak with clarity and conviction, people listen. Authority is not about shouting louder. It is about the weight of your presence and the power of your decisions. People follow those who know where they are going and inspire others to walk the path. That is the lion mentality, decisive, bold, and fearless in direction. Leading with authority also means taking responsibility. The lion does not blame the jungle or wait for conditions to be perfect. It acts. Authority is built when you take charge instead of making excuses. Real leaders show the way, even in uncertainty. They don't follow the crowd, they set the path. Leadership is not about domination, it is about influence. Influence comes when your actions speak so loudly that words become secondary. If you want to be respected like a lion, stop waiting for someone to hand you the crown. You create your crown by the way you think, act, and move. Believe in your vision, stand firm in your values, and project confidence even when challenges surround you. Lead with authority, and the world will recognize your presence without you needing to announce it. True leadership is not demanded, it is declared by your actions.